Okay, what's up world? What is up YouTube? What is up Facebook? What is up Blue Green Earth? It's Pastor Matt here. Hey, about a week or so ago I teased an announcement which I called a joyful announcement on Facebook, and then I didn't make the announcement. And the reason that I did not make the announcement was because all the comments kind of got out of control a little bit, and it made me nervous. And everybody thought that Kelly was pregnant, which she's not. We have 3 beautiful children and no planned children on the way. And then people wanted to know where I was moving, and of course I'm not moving anywhere. And then things spiraled out of control, and eventually I took the joyful announcement down. Now let me go ahead and make that joyful announcement right now, and we'll dispel all of the rumors and the misinformation. So the deal is that all of your thoughts on what the joyful announcement were actually much more exciting than the actual joyful announcement. The joyful announcement is simply this, that for the last 4 years or so I was working on my dissertation on Jonathan Edwards and the concept of joy or happiness. And that process, 2-3 years at Reformed Theological Seminary, turned into another year or so of refining the dissertation from an academic work into a reader-friendly, modern audience, regular person type of a book, which is, ready, coming out right now. In fact, my book, it's called A Theology of Joy, Jonathan Edwards and Eternal Happiness in the Holy Trinity. It is now being published by a special publisher that primarily works with Jonathan Edwards, the great Puritan theologian. It's called J.E. Society Press, and it's a niche type publisher that focuses, like I said, on Jonathan Edwards. And my book on joy and happiness is coming out right now, so there's the joyful announcement. In fact, I'm going to post a link to the book in the description of this video or on the comments. If you're looking at Facebook, I'm going to post a link to that. And you may not think that is a very joyful announcement, but I do, because this is my baby, this is my project, this is my love, my academic masterpiece. This is my magnum opus that I've been working on for several years now, and I'm so excited that it's finally going to come out in paperback form for the average person to get and to read. Now, I will say that I don't think everybody is going to be interested in this particular book, although I do think that absolutely everybody is interested in finding joy and happiness in their life. That is a universal quest, and one that both theologians and philosophers have been struggling with for years and centuries and millennia. What is it that truly makes us joyful and happy as human beings? I think that Jonathan Edwards, the Puritan Calvinist theologian, actually figured it out. And in my book, what I do is I go through all of the major sources, all of the major books, treatises, sermons, private notes that Edwards wrote about joy and happiness. And in fact, you start studying this and you realize that he talks about happiness and joy everywhere. And better than anyone else I've ever read, Jonathan Edwards captures what it means to be truly happy, to be truly joyful. And of course, as the title suggests, that has something to do with the Holy Trinity, because God himself is a joyful God in and between the 3 persons of the Trinity, and he gives that joy to us in our redemption through Jesus Christ. So that's the point of the book, is that we can only be truly happy when we know Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior. Now, you'll be interested in this book if you can put up with all of the background research on the literature of Jonathan Edwards. Remember, this was a doctoral dissertation that has now been turned into a book for the interested reader, I suppose. So not everybody's going to like this, but you can buy a copy just because you love me as your friend or your pastor or your colleague. That would be really cool. Again, I'm going to put a link to the book in the description of this video. So there it is. There's the joyful announcement. No babies, no moves to Alaska, no inheritances, no discovered hidden treasures, nothing like that. Unless that be the hidden treasure in the field that's referred to in Matthew's Gospel when we find our joy in Jesus Christ. again, so the joyful announcement is the book is finally out. After multiple years of study, reading, writing, research, and rewriting, there it is. Now you can buy it on Amazon in paperback. Hey, thanks for listening to the joyful announcement. Hope I didn't disappoint you. No babies on the way. I do love you lots, though, and thanks for taking the time to listen to this. All right, check you later. See ya.